Brooks,
Ow.
John, and Elizabeth.
Yours truly.
Just enjoying those cards.
Yes, I love turtles. My sweet boy.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get some eye drops. You're
For my newly lasered eyes.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't bring this up in the last episode. By the way, we're recording. Welcome to Dungeons with Friends.
Woo!
Yeah. Basic. So pretty
So
excited
he's
about it.
not basic. Oh, that was.
I could never do it.
It's fucking terrifying.
I just don't have. A, I like the way I look with glasses. And B, I'm not screwed like you and John are, where without my glasses, I am virtually useless.
I can see diddly dick.
See, I can actually see pretty well without my glasses.
I'm considering it after I get the wisdom teeth done.
I just have weak eye muscles. That's all I have.
Well, get swole. Do I lift?
I've been trying, but you know, that's how they
Yes. So, welcome to Dungeons with Friends, an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
do. Can you believe it?
If you like us, we have a Discord. Message us. We will make it happen.
Yes, we'd
We
love to
also
have
an
you.
Instagram.
Yes.
Oh, can you fix my mic? I
Oh
think
shit!
it to go
Yeah,
up.
I got you.
Take that Viagra for the microphone.
It's like somehow I think it keeps bumping yours.
Yeah.
Bump and grab it.
Let's move mine.
Squeak. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bumpy grind. There we go.
There we go.
The spit guard.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
Cher?
Anyway.
Yes.
Yes. Follow us on all of our socials: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. I'm also on Reddit.
Someone's.
We're also on Facebook,
Yeah.
and literally no one on Facebook ever likes our memes or anything.
No, there's okay. We have one person, and I don't know who they are, but they do like them sometimes.
Is his name Jacob Parks? Or Parker?
I can't remember. It starts with an S. I think.
Okay, good.
Anyway.
Because that's my therapist, and he searched us on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Anyway.
This is the episode he chooses to listen to.
Yes, and yes, like I said, really, we do want you on our Discord. We talk to people. We are not important. We will talk to you
Yeah.
about anything.
We pretty much all hate our regular jobs. Just kidding. We actually all love our jobs.
Some
but-
days.
But we really like to play on our phones a lot because we're
Yeah.
millennials.
Yeah. So
And
seriously,
if
we'll
anyone
talk
has
to
any
you.
questions, if we'll communicate with you, just reach out to our sweet baby Jay.
Yeah. Honestly, Jay knows everything about
Yeah.
our podcast, and
We love it.
He's
yeah,
perfect.
he's the best.
Love Jay.
He's our first little otter.
Yes. Everyone else in our fan base is great, but Jay's
Yeah.
the best.
Well, yeah. What Liz says is right. He's King Otter, and then all of our little fans, we call them otters.
Yes.
Which also translates
I'm
into
trying
the
to get into
tattoo
Otter.
that John's getting.
Yes, which will happen
Now that
Maybe.
COVID's, well, once COVID starts getting
once
out,
COVID's better.
And you
begin.
guys can stream me
We're not gonna
squirming
stream
and
it.
Yeah,
purring.
we'll videotape it. I don't know if it'll be live streamed.
Yeah, because no one's been wanting to sit and watch you get a tattoo for 3 hours.
Look, there's someone will watch it. Someone will like it.
Yeah.
Is it going to be you?
No.
You're going to be the one that watches
Go back
it?
and watch it. Yeah.
That's right.
Fuck me.
Get my back shaven.
Okay, let's play.
Okay,
Okay.
John. And by the way, for everyone else out there, tattoo etiquette. Shave your own damn shelf.
Shave yourself.
Shave shelf.
Shave
Save
yourself.
yourself, guys.
Shave dash shelf.
Shave yourself.
Honey, guess
What?
what you get to do? Shit.
I'm not shaving shit. Do you
John.
remember on our first date? What did you say up to me on our first date?
I told you.
My mom shaved my back
oh.
hair. So guess who's gonna do it again? Your mom.
Hey, I told you because I was going to be honest and not hide diddly
Ladies
dick
and
from you.
gentlemen, our first date, he farted in front of me and told me his mom shaved his back hair. And
Hey.
you know what? I called him the next day
locked
for
that
another
shit down.
fucking date.
Jesus.
Hey, I held nothing back. I didn't. I wanted you to know exactly what you were getting.
Yeah, on the first fucking date. I politely held my crazy until he said I love you.
Which was on which date?
Which actually was 5 months later.
Oh, okay.
I actually made them. I don't think we've ever told you this. I actually told him I loved him 3 weeks in.
Oh, you told
Oh,
us?
yeah.
Yeah, because you kicked him in the nads.
I kicked him in the nads and instead of saying I'm sorry,
As we
I
were
love
changing
you.
positions.
No. That was when you called me your girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. Y'all don't need to know all that.
I mean,
It's been a long 8 years,
I
y'all.
mean, at this point, So
Cher's gonna take off running
anyway,
into the
Yeah,
bullets
yeah.
line of fire.
y'all, we
believe
haven't even done the recap.
that this is an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast, but it is.
Yeah.
For inspiration, who would like to do our recap? Other than John, who did it last time.
I can do it.
Okay, go for it.
So we've decided to head over to Broadus because we've had a conversation with Andorra and Serafina. And we're gonna move forward with cutting off the food supply chain for Brandelburg and then maybe start to rumor that someone's gonna take their weapons. So that way they'll all be angry and ready to fight when we get there.
Okay.
Margot left us. And then Andorra looks really good getting out of the bath. Yeah. So then we all came here to Broadus and found out as we got here, we saw that there is some military people here, so we are trying to distract them to get to a house.
All right. Very good. You take
I
inspiration.
feel inspired.
So,
Inspired.
we are in initiative, and first up, top of the round, Cher.
I think I'm gonna try to run. I'm gonna try and run to the house, right, Serafina? And if they catch us, we're gonna turn and run to the
So
Sarah.
we're in the flesh golem.
the titty thing.
So yes, and again, just part of the recap, Serafina has cast Major Image and made a flesh golem appear right outside of the town. So Cher, you're running towards the flesh golem.
Well, I'm
The house.
Towards the house. Okay. So your movement's 30. You can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is your action. You want to dash? Keep going?
dash.
Okay, so that'll be your action. 35, 40, and you're at a window.
I can't leap through a window. I now just have to stand there.
Isn't that?
Yeah, you don't have an action.
Okay.
You still have a bonus action.
I don't think I have any bonus action on my thing.
No, you do. Go to the.
Go to the page where it tells me everything. Johnny don't know.
Get it. Pull out your phone. You're connected. You got the character sheet on.
Guys with your Dungeons and your Dragons.
Well, I
Use the
prefer
D&D
sheet.
Beyond.
I think I logged out.
Oh my god. Then sign back in.
Would you like to maybe just end and see if
Yeah,
next time?
let's do that.
So next up is the baddies. So the baddies, this will actually just do this. Next up is Serafina.
I'm going to I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself
Okay.
and all in front of me.
Yeah.
Can I touch everyone with me?
So for each level above second you cast it, you can add more than one person.
Okay. We've got so many people. Okay. I'm going to
You guys are collectors.
I'm gonna cast it at the fourth level.
Okay, so that's
So I'm
3
making
people.
3 people. So Cher's already there, so I'm gonna take my 3 and include 3 aside from myself, right?
Oh, that'll be including.
Okay, cool. Myself, Hammer,
And it's touch, so you have to be able to touch them.
right, myself, Hammer, and Kasel.
Okay. So yeah, so that's your action. They are all, you're all now invisible.
Okay?
Okay. What do you do now?
Can we, we're gonna walk toward the house.
You can't move as a group, you'll have to move by yourself.
Can't move them with invisibility?
No. You'll have to wait till their turn to move.
Oh, okay,
But you
okay.
can move.
But I have to keep touching them, right?
No, you just touch them once to cast it.
Oh, okay, I'm
And then
sorry.
you can
Okay, I'm gonna move as close as I can to,
Okay, so you're probably about 5 feet from the house.
okay.
Bonus action.
Nothing.
Hammer! You're now invisible, what do you do?
Hammer is actually going to move close to the flesh golem.
Okay. So you can go...
Dude, you do know you're gonna become uninvisible.
In an hour.
30.
If you make an action, or if you attack.
Okay, what do you do?
Is there any actually? Can you move it where I'm not directly lined up with the ballista and the giant? Let's not be in the
We
drawer.
can say here.
I don't want the catapult
Gotcha.
spell. Then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Next up is Kasel. What's Kasel doing?
Kasel is actually gonna get closer to Cher and Seraph, or assuming where Serafina would be.
Okay, so you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and you can get right there with them.
Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Next up is Ferno. Ferno does not know what the plan is,
I imagine he has a really loud, awkward run, like with his arms
I
up.
should have.
so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's going to be basically dashing and just joining in with you guys. Just following the crowd. Soldier's turn now. So a few of them are now going to start coming this way. They're not abandoning their other posts, but they're just kind of forming up here. And they're going to make some attacks against the flesh golem. So let's see how those work out.
Misses.
I keep thinking he's knocking over an empty Coke bottle.
That sounds like it.
Let's play. What's that sound?
What's that sound? Look what's going down.
Okay. So the ballista bolt again goes right through this thing, along with 3 other crossbow bolts. They all through it. Okay. So is Nandita and Algernon. They are also just following the crowd. And basically all dashing, and just all clumping right at the window. All right, back up to the top of the round. We are at Cher. Cher, what you doing?
I'm gonna try and get into the house. I'm gonna try and jimmy the window open.
Okay, so that will be an action. Make me a dexterity check. Do you have thieves' tools?
I think
Doubt
I do.
you do. You
Nope,
probably.
I have an herbalism kit. Can
Okay.
I grow some herbs? Can I help that?
So it
Dexterity check, you said?
Door with
Yeah.
that window.
it is locked.
But the
So
weapon might have
you can try to jimmy it if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Just roll.
I'm gonna use a lucky.
Okay, what's your lucky? Go ahead and burn a lucky.
Same fucking number.
Yeah.
8.
So it just.
So we're gonna have to, okay guys, we're gonna need to sneak around the house to the front door to the next window. Because this one's locked.
Okay. Anything else you're doing, Cher?
Nope.
Okay. Your turn. Serafina, what are you doing? And by the way, you turn around and it looks like you're just talking to Ferno, Nandita, and Algernon. You don't
I
know.
fucking hate this spell.
You don't know where Serafina and Kasel are.
Serafina, can you kick some dirt or something? Kick a little dirt.
Okay.
I am going to. If I cast it, it takes away my invisibility, right?
If it's an attack.
On a person,
Yes.
but not like
And
land.
Like, not me.
No, not like. What about land? Like
What
as
are
a
you
distraction. Like if I cast fireball on some crops.
That's gonna break your physical.
I mean, okay, fine. Okay, so is there? So the window is just shut, right? Like
Yeah, shut and
not.
locked. This one is.
All right. I'm gonna go to the closest window or door and try it.
Okay. So that will be. Go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's another window. Try this one.
Yes.
It is. So you make me a dexterity check.
Okay, it's gonna be 13.
Okay. So this one actually was not locked. It was just stuck. It's actually just bad house maintenance. They didn't think to lock it because it was just old.
Good thing I'm here.
Yeah. And so you You're able to get it up 3 or 4 inches, not quite enough to get through, but you're able to get it started with your action.
Was that the window that we were at?
It's the one next one over.
Okay. Is that fire in your hands?
Yes.
What cantrip?
Mage hand.
If you know that it wouldn't help you in this, it can only lift 10 pounds. Anything else good?
I'm going to. I'm gonna kind of kick against the house just lightly so that I can get their attention.
Okay. You do so. Emma, what you doing?
Okay, if I'm invisible, does it invoke opportunity attacks at all?
No. Well, no.
Okay, can I actually get through that crowd of soldiers without disrupting?
Hacked in there. You can try.
I'm going to get right up to that, like right there.
Okay.
And I have invisibility for like an hour, right?
I think so. Yeah, you got some time.
All right, I'm gonna end Hammer's turn there.
Okay. Make me a stealth check. It's a very low DC.
Should I get a advantage and disadvantage counter? So, 11 plus whatever Hammer's. I think it's like 1.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right. Next up is Kasel. Kasel, what you doing?
I'm gonna help Serafina open the window.
Okay. So you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. You can get there. So this time, go ahead and make me a dexterity check too. It's gonna be a pretty low DC with the two of you working at this.
Let me see. 19.
Oh yeah. Kasel, so you've been just like jimmying this thing. Kasel just comes up and not the first window that he's broken into. And yeah, just jams it up. Hey, anything else good?
I'm also, since Hammer can't directly see Kasel, can Kasel give him bardic inspiration?
He could hear him, so I would say yes.
He is going to give Hammer bardic inspiration
How do you do so?
by reciting a poem.
Okay. So the soldiers will hear this. It will be very confusing to them. It's obviously not an aggressive thing, but they'll hear it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
No,
Anything else you're doing?
I'm going to end the turn since I don't have any action to get through the window.
Okay. So next up is Farino's turn. So he sees what's going on over here. He goes, basically he's coming up over here. You're ready to hop in the window. Soldiers are again gonna fire. Headshots. Alright. So this time, they're all firing. And one of the soldiers in sort of a dull accent goes, "Hey, something's up with that." Bandita and Algernon are going to also dash and catch up to you guys. Shamp, top of the round, what you doing?
I'd like to go join the group.
Okay, you do so.
Jumping through the window.
Anything else you're doing?
If we're able to get into the house, why are we not going in? Like, I wanna.
You're gonna go in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, make me an acrobatics check.
Okay, that I can do.
Jump through the window. It's not super high. It's probably 2 or 3 feet off the ground.
You just want us to roll our dice.
It's a damn game of dice roll.
12.
Okay.
My foot gets caught as I jump in and I fall a little bit.
It's not graceful, but you're able to get in. You see that it is a bedroom.
Is anyone asleep?
Is it a familiar
There's no one in there.
familiar bedroom is the question.
Okay.
Do I recognize the bedroom?
No. Anything else good?
No.
And then past them. And Serafina, what you doing?
I am also going to climb into the window.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
I mean, it's going to be 13.
Okay. Again, not super graceful, but you're able to get in.
Okay. Can I recognize the room, I guess? It's my house.
Yeah, you recognize the room. You know this is a guest room.
Okay.
So we're good to hang out in here for a little bit.
I think we're good to come in here. Yes.
Okay.
I want to just help everybody get in safely.
All right. So, Kasel, are you going to try and get in?
What about Hammer?
Yeah, Hammer's up first. Yeah, what's Hammer doing?
Hammer realizes the issue with the soldiers being around is they're going to continue to be around.
You don't say.
Hammer is going to cast Wall of Fire and surround them with a wall of fire, completely encasing them.
Look at his face!
Okay.
Look at his face!
No, you can do that.
Wow, okay.
Show me where you're going to put it.
I'm just gonna do a big circle around all of these soldiers since it's 60 feet, up to 60 feet.
Okay, so it's just a circle around them.
And all the fire damage will be going inwards toward them.
Okay. You do so. You're immediately not invisible.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So they all need to make you dex saves.
Yep, and if not, they each take 5d8 of damage.
Okay, so go ahead and start rolling your damage.
Do you want me to roll? How many is there?
Oh no, just roll the general damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's your
8.
spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 13.
Fail. How many am I rolling for? 7? So save, fail.
6,
Save. Fail.
2.
Fail.
Hold on.
Fail.
So,
Okay. So we have 3 fails, or 3 successes, 4 failures.
so 10, 17 plus 8. 25 damage apiece. And if the ones that failed, succeeded, will get
12.
yes.
Okay.
Or is it round down or round up?
Always round down. So he's
Okay.
done. He's done. He's done. Actually, it's not to destroy the ballista. So the ballista's done. So here they got 3, 8, and 5.
And all the other ones are surrounded by this thing.
Yeah. Okay. And then everyone else takes 12 damage.
Yes.
So 7, 4, 2. Okay. Anything else you're doing?
Hold on.
Pretty bold statement.
Hammer's gonna end his turn.
Okay. Okay, so done.
Hold on. Kasel is gonna run to the edge of the building, hearing
Yeah.
all of the flame that. No, Kasel, not Hammer.
Okay, so okay. That's your regular movement.
And then seeing the wall of fire,
Uh-huh.
he is going to cast Stink Cloud
Okay.
on the inside of that.
What does Stink Cloud do?
It's a 20-foot radius of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range.
Okay.
The cloud spreads around corners and areas heavily obscured. The cloud lingers in the air for the duration. Each creature that is completely within the crowd at the start of the turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. The creature does not need to breathe or be immune to spell automatically succeed on the saving throw. And then it depends on the wind, depends on how fast it disperses.
Is it just me, or do we know how to enter a town?
Right. Okay. So where are you putting the gas cloud?
Since it's obscured, he doesn't know. He's not exactly aiming.
Guessing, yeah.
He's kind of just doing it right
there.
on the other side of the wall of fire.
So like here.
Just since that's part of
Kind of trying not to get.
hammer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. No.
He's just kind of it's 20 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's
every
your stink cloud.
so anyone in that stink cloud has to make a Constitution saving throw, or they lose their turn essentially.
Okay. All right. So Ferno hears all this and was just about to hop into the window and goes, ah, in the sort of in his dwarven form.
I'm not quite sure what to go do.
And he sees Serafina trying to pull people in, so he's still going to get in the room. So he's following you.
Okay.
So he gets in. Pandita and Alger. Well, actually, now it is the soldier's turn.
Constitution saving throws.
So yeah, so those four are going to make you con saves.
Against what, my spell save DC, I take it?
Yes. So first of all, they are now screaming and crying out
As they're
about
getting
an attack.
as they're getting burned
Yeah,
as well.
It is now
It's
obvious.
not comforting, John, that you giggled while you said that.
Giggling and getting gassed.
Okay, so you need 4 con saves. That's fail. Fail. Success. Fail. So the only person that succeeds is Captain. And he is going to try and get out of this wall of fire.
Which wouldn't that cause the damage to hit again?
It does. So go ahead and roll the damage again.
So it's 5d8. So it's 4.
Makes a dex save. Choose can pass.
4. 6. 3. 1. So that equals 17 points of damage. Hold on. 4, 7. Makes
Succeeded on his dex.
7, 11. Hold on. Hold on. That's 10. That's 7. Makes it 18.
9. So he bursts through the wall of flame. You all can't see this, of course, but he does, and he immediately begins shouting, "Battle stations, attack!"
And now we would like to take a second to support some other actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcasts.
In the Witchgrave Covenant, like many other fantasy realms, it's the heroes that save the day. Slaying dragons, rescuing villages, delving dungeons, they're the people you go to when evil is afoot in the land. Ever wonder what happens when those heroes aren't around? Sometimes, when sinister forces are at work, the only people you've got to call on are the town doctor,
I'm not going to lie to you, this is going to hurt.
that crazy lady who raises mules,
They have to be glossy at all times.
and the gnome kid that runs the dispensary.
You know Big Milo down at Newbridge? He's got mules as well.
That's right. It's time for the NPCs to step up and save the day.
I think I killed someone. I did kill someone.
You were healing trauma on one of the most renowned highwaymen in the area.
Also true, but
Ain't no mule, that's a donkey.
What?
Or maybe they'll just make everything worse. The Session Tapes, Children of the Covenant. Fridays at www.thesessiontapes.com. Also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Now back to our podcast. If you would like to become a part of our ad share program, please email us at dungeonswithfriends@gmail.com.
And, yeah. That's what he's doing. Now, if I remember right, with Wall of Fire, if something starts its turn within 10 feet of the hot side of Wall of Fire, it makes the save again, right?
Yeah.
So those three are going to have to make the saves again.
I don't know if it's when it spawns or if it, let me.
I think it's when they start their turn there.
I don't.
Double check it.
I'm not gonna. Oh, this is the way it works. When it appears, each creature within the area must make on a failed save, or half a much. One side of the wall. Select what you cast. Each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side.
Yeah. So he is the captain is lucky, and he actually still had enough movement to actually get out of the stink cloud. But his other soldiers are not. So we're going to keep your damage roll this time. We're going to make your dex saves again. Fail. 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 Oh, we got the same roll actually. That's weird. So now these three are just cooked.
That's the way you do it.
Yep. So they are now just freaked out. The other soldiers are just looking around, just on high alert. Andita and Algernon are going to hop in to this building, having heard all of this and just trying to get to safety. Is there something under here? Can we take something under here?
Yeah, whatever John has under there, it's like his dice.
Okay. There we go. This is going swimmingly.
A wall of fire and stink cloud in the.
Yeah. Okay. So, top of the round, Cher. What are you doing?
So I'm in the room.
You're in the room. Welcome to the room.
I think I'm gonna start quietly trying to dig around to figure out whose house and everything. Oh, we're in her house, right?
Yeah, you know, you're in the Luminosi house.
So I think I'm just gonna quietly start digging around to see if I can find anything about like the crops or anything that they might have put in this room.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Kasel and Hammer's destroying it out there.
18.
Okay. So you dig around a good bit. And there's nothing like proprietary that they would keep in their guest room. But you do notice the kind of general decoration of the room and themes. And you realize that the crop that the Luminosi grow is in my notes. It's important. That the Luminosi grow wheat.
I'm gluten-free. Isn't that great?
Yes. In fact, actually, make a history check.
Okie dokie.
Because you're Elizabetth kind of thing.
Ooh, not one. I don't know fuck about shit.
Fuck about shit. You know the Luminosi grow wheat.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool beans. Okay, so
Anything else, Jill?
I'm just gonna kind of keep poking around.
Like that they're just killing soldiers indiscriminately out there and you're digging around the guest room.
Yeah, well, you know what you do, what you do.
Do what you do.
I'm not a combat person.
So, you guys don't see this. Well, actually, Hammer might. So it is important.
It's an opaque firewall.
Well, you probably didn't see this.
How many more fucking soldiers do you have?
No, you just see a few heads poke out of various windows.
Oh, people that are watching all this unfold. Well, the nice thing is Hammer was not seen. It's a firewall.
Don't appear to be soldiers. They're on the upper levels. They're kicking down. Okay. And yeah, the wall's opaque, so nobody can see you yet. Serafina, what you doing?
I am going to, I'm going to leave this guest room.
Okay.
Still invisible.
Yes.
And I am going to go through the house and try and try and scope out where everyone is in the house.
Okay. So you go out, and again, you're familiar with this house, obviously. There's a big foyer in the middle, and all of the bedrooms, the master, your room, are all upstairs. You don't see anyone on the ground floor as you come out. and you would presume that everyone has now gone upstairs at the first sort of sign of trouble.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
Well, first, I want to go over to a window overlooking the fields
Okay.
of
You can see
my
it
house.
from where you came.
Okay.
That window.
And I would like to cast Fireball into the fields.
Okay. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Oh.
Just so we know how
yes.
big a fireball this is.
Okay.
What level are you casting it? I'm scared to ask. Given you're a motherfucking sorcerer.
Oh, it's 86.
Okay. 86. Okay. So do I roll for the hit though? Oh, okay, just 86.
Just 86. They aren't going to try it though.
Yeah, Fireball is not exactly known for missing.
One. 5 total. 9. 12. 14. 18. How many?
8.
Oh, okay. Alright, 18, 21, and 24.
Okay. So, not the biggest fireball you've ever made, but pretty impressive. You all see it rather like a small tactical nuke explodes out in the middle of the wheat field, and the crops are now blazing with heat.
Hells yeah, that's how you do it.
Okay. Anything else you got?
I will now, since I am no longer invisible,
Yes, you are no longer visible.
I'm going to. I guess I can't move upon when I can't start. I can't keep going places.
I mean, I'd say you did this, and now you still have your movement.
Okay. I'm gonna move toward the stairs. I'm gonna end up going upstairs next.
Yeah, so we'll say you're now basically at the stairs, ready to go set up your next turn. Hammer, what you doing?
Hammer is now going to catch up to the group because he's like, I got to get away from this. The nice thing is the wall of fire is 20 feet high.
Yeah.
So there's not a chance of really being seen. And he's going to use the dash.
So you're not quite there to the window, but you're pretty close.
Kasel is going to run back and jump into the window.
Okay, so go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
11
With
plus...
advantage because people are on the other side to catch you.
I don't know about you, I felt like that was a little epic what just happened there.
That's pretty good.
Combining the stink cloud and...
Yeah, it should. If I was really thinking about that, I'd say that it would catch fire, this thing cloud.
Oh, that would be fucking napalm. Acrobatics or athletics, you said?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics is so 13.
Okay. With advantage. Go ahead and roll the other. Somebody's on the other side to catch you.
Okay, so it's a 19. So I
So you just swan dive into the window, and Nandita, who's standing right there, actually catches you like a ballet dancer with her beefy ass.
and I'm a little awkward because I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, and she sets you down gently. Anything else you're doing?
No.
Okay. So Farno is just sort of sitting in the group like, what are we doing? Soldiers.
Captain's got to make a Constitution saving throw. He's in the stank.
Oh, he was out of it, and he got knocked back in with the paper.
Oh.
Yeah, so none of the soldiers are in it now. Yeah, these guys all kind of got fucked around. That's where they should be.
Move your feet, please.
He says, form up on me! He goes, this guy can't quite make it in the turn. He's out there. And they just kind of make a protective formation around him. Nandita just looks down at Kasel in her arms. Sets you down.
Thank
Take me
you.
back to my page. I don't know why.
No, you're not supposed to be in the app. You're supposed to be in Safari.
And that is, we are back at the top of the round.
Cher!
Cher, Vespa. You are in the guest room. You have deduced that the Luminosi grow wheat, and you've just seen Serafina blow up some of that wheat.
Yep. Okay.
Did she set fire or did it just blow it up?
Oh, it's the fields are now on fire.
To the rain.
Oh gosh, she's got napalm.
Yeah. I was thinking about throwing some napalm out there, but so how are they? Are they like all on fire, or is it definitely one of those things?
I mean, these fields are acres and acres and acres.
Okay,
So what's happened is there's now a small, 60-foot radius that is now actively burning. There's a really good hot spot, but the rest of it's still just.
Can I? It's probably a dumb question. Can I attach one of the napalm things to my arrow and shoot my arrow out, or would that weigh the arrow down too much?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. Of course.
Oh, God.
What is it, Odin? Tell me more. Ooh, 16.
Yeah, you know that would work.
What?
You know that would work.
Yeah. Okay, come here, Odin. Tell me.
Yeah. All right, we're back.
Okay, I am gonna
Sure.
do call lightning
Okay.
to more of an outskirts portion of the field.
Okay.
It's a 120-foot radius, or not radius, range. So I kind of can't really go further than that.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
guess
you pick another spot in the field, and then suddenly, out of the sort of clear blue sky comes this
Yeah,
lightning,
60-foot range.
and it strikes, and there are a few sort of small, smoking, fiery, cindery bits of the wheat that seem to be kind of starting to catch.
Do I need to roll at all for it? Or is it
Yeah, go and roll some damage just so we can get an idea.
And the D10 is that weird, funky looking one?
Yeah, it's these guys.
This guy. Okay. 8, 3, and 10.
Yeah. So
23 points. That wheat didn't stand a fucking chance.
not quite as impressive as the fireball, but there do seem to be a few little embers from it that are starting to kind of smolder and catch. And
Not too bad. Can I do call wind?
blow it up.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately not. Okay, so now some of the villagers, now seeing all this commotion, are going to be going to opposite sides of the house. And of course, they're on the second floor, so you all aren't seeing them. The others just standing there. Okay, Serafina, what you doing?
I'm gonna go upstairs
Okay, you do
and
so.
look around frantically for my family.
Yeah. So you look around.
I'm gonna say hello, hello, Daddy.
Make me a deception check.
How was that deception?
Deceiving me, looking for my daddy.
Yeah, it just burns across.
Shit happens.
16.
Sounds pretty convincing. Yeah. So.
Mama, can you hear me?
So you do that, and it's actually your brother who first pops his head out of the door. I don't think I've ever named him. His name is. What do you want his name?
Brother boy.
Brutus.
Brother boy.
Brutus? Brutus.
Brutus. Yeah. So Brutus sticks his head out.
Brutus!
Serafina!
What's going on?
I don't know. We're under attack.
Who could be attacking?
We don't know. We were warned that this could be happening.
Oh my gosh, we've got to fight. I came here to work on the farm and help Dad, but I got here and there's a flesh golem outside, and now the crops are burning, and I don't know what's happening. Who's attacking?
We don't know. That'll be the end of your turn. Hammer, what are you doing?
Jump through that window.
Okay, you do so. Make me an acrobatics check. Just to see how you do. Again, with advantage. Because Nandita's still there. Just playing catcher.
Oh, shit.
Buy dice trays.
There was some up there.
12.
Okay. Yeah. So again, not super graceful, but you jump through and Nandita catches you. Yeah, which is impressive given your size. But this is a very strong woman.
And then Hammer's gonna be like, what happened? Like, what's going on?
And she's just shrugs at you. Anything else you got?
Yeah, that's, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Kasel, what you doing?
I guess I'm gonna wait in the room, just wait it, because since Serafina hasn't, like, come and get us yet, so I'm just gonna kind of wait.
Okay. Fair enough, we'll do the same. The villagers are now just peering out, kind of looking at other things. Nandita is holding her turn as well. Cher, what are you doing?
I kind of want to do Call Lightning again.
Okay.
And
Use
another
it.
portion.
Go ahead and roll me some more damage.
Okay. 7, 9, 7. Or no, that was 7, 2, 7. So 16.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so again, another spot just flares up, and you hear gasps from the windows as the people up top are seeing this.
And Call Lightning doesn't show where it's coming from, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Serafina, it's your turn.
Brutus, where's Dad?
Because and as you turn around, he's coming actually right out of the door. And he's like, "What's going on, Serafina?"
Papa, what? Dad, what's happening?
I don't know.
I came back. I wanted help on the farm, and I came back, and suddenly there's a flesh golem. There are guards everywhere. Who's attacking you?
Make a deception check.
Ooh, 19 plus 6.
Here's baby girl. He believes you. He goes, I don't know. We were warned that there may be an imminent attack, but they weren't sure from whom or why.
Well, what can we do?
I don't know. We've some of us have gathered what few sort of armaments we have, and we're standing by. But we don't know.
I think the first step is just stop this flesh golem.
Yes, I would agree.
I'm gonna go down there. Will you come with me?
I should stay here.
Okay. Well, can you? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go try to help with the flesh golem, and I'll be back. And I want to speak when this is over.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay. And I'm gonna run down the stairs.
Okay.
And then.
That's your turn. Hammer.
Hammer jumped in.
He was already in.
Yeah. He's gonna hold. Just because, same thing with Kasel, he's gonna hold.
Fair enough. Nandita. Cher.
Call Lightning.
Call Lightning again. Okay.
Yeah.
You're
I want to
Yeah.
get as much of this wheat as
Are you actually, you're keeping track of your spell slots, right?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Sure. Yeah. So again, yeah. So now there's 4 hot spots. Serafina, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run down the stairs.
Okay.
And I can stop the major image at will, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run as far as I can outside
Okay.
to where the flesh golem, as close to it as I can. So
Is anyone else doing anything, or can we just run with her doing this?
I'm good with just running
Yeah,
with
me
it.
Okay. So we're just gonna play what you're doing now.
okay, so I'm going to run out here.
One quick question: what's the duration on Wall of Fire and Stink Cloud?
Stink Cloud is dependent on the wind. Wall of Fire, I believe, is a minute.
Okay. We'll be approaching the end of those pretty quickly.
Wall of Fire is 1 minute.
Okay.
Stink Cloud, has to reload every single
So
time.
yeah. So we'll say it's probably about a minute too.
It depends. I know it depends on the speed of the wind. Faster the wind, shorter it lasts.
Okay. We'll go ahead and say that both of them have a round. Just because I have to keep track of them. So, Serafina, what do you do?
So the flesh. So am I able to get around the wall of fire to the flesh golem?
So, the Wall of Fire is here,
Okay.
and Flesh Golem is here.
All right. I'm gonna pull my dagger out, and I'm gonna run to the flesh golem,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stab it.
So, I'm going to assume you're going to wait until the Wall of Fire goes down. Because nobody can see through the wall.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wait for the Wall of Fire.
Can I dismiss the
Yeah,
wall?
we'll say it.
Dismiss
So you can
both?
see safe. So the Wall of Fire goes down. The soldiers all sort of climb, kind of move up. And at first, they see you. And you're the first thing that they've seen. And they say, "Freeze!" We'll say that this all happens kind of simultaneously. So you're there with your dagger. flesh golem's there.
I'm gonna run at the flesh golem. I'm
Okay.
gonna dash and I'm gonna stab it. And at the exact time that I stab it,
You're gonna dispel it?
yes.
Make me a performance check. This is some acting.
18.
Apparently nobody is paying attention today. So, so you do so, and you jump up and stab this thing, and it just fizzles.
Okay, I'm gonna stand back like, what happened? What happened? I'm gonna drop my dagger and put my hands up toward the guards.
Okay. And they say, "Ma'am, what are you doing?"
I was fighting the flesh golem.
Well, hurry in, get in.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up my dagger and
Okay.
put it back in the holster
So you
and
jump
run
in.
back.
You jump into the barracks. You say, "What are you doing here?"
I'm Serafina Luminosi. I came back to visit my family, and as I was approaching the city, I noticed all these guards fighting a flesh golem, and suddenly fires erupting in the crops. What's going on?
So the man who's now addressing you, he's got this sort of high and tight haircut, big scar across his face,
A little
more
charred.
armored than calm down. Sort of salt and pepper hair, more armor than the rest of them, and he's sort of winded, and his clothes are singed, and he's like, "Did you see anyone else?"
No, I brought some of my closest friends with me, but we got separated. I don't know what. I think they must be in the house.
Which house?
My house, the Luminosi house.
Okay. Well, we should secure them, and we're going to need to make a patrol to try and find who's doing this. We lost a lot of men already.
I'm so sorry. How can we help?
Are you fit? Can you fight?
Yes, and I have very strong friends.
Okay, we'll get them. We're going to make a patrol to see if we can find the source of this.
All right, I will get them, and I'm going to notify my father, and then I'll be back.
Very good.
Okay. So I'm going to go back into the house.
Okay.
I'm going to round up all my buddies.
Okay.
Except for Farno, I'm going to ask him to just wait by the stairs for me.
Why?
I just, I don't want my father to see you and then think that, we might not be up on the up and up. So just wait here for me. And
My disguise is perfect.
Well, okay. Okay, I'll be right back. So we're gonna trot upstairs to my father. I'm gonna say, okay, Father, I spoke with the captain, and we've offered our services to help. And so you may remember Cher, Kasel,
Yes,
this is
I
Hammer,
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Bandita, and Algernon.
You have very colorful friends.
I do, thank you. We're going to go down and help, and then we'll be back.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're all gonna go out to the captain.
And Hammer is going to do. I'm assuming we're.
So yeah, well, again, expediency's sake, you'll go out and you see the captain standing there with his heavy crossbow.
Hammer is going to cast Cure Wounds level 1 on the captain guard.
Okay. To roll for healing.
To play along with he didn't just do what he just did. It's our Cure Wounds, so a whopping 3 points of healing.
Okay. Well, he appreciates the gesture. So thank you. I'm just sorry that he looks at the sort of charred corpses of 4 of his men. He's like, I just wish.
I would imagine. I don't even know if there would be men remaining.
Oh yeah, it's just skeletons. It's just.
If not, just ash.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he's like, it's, I think, too late. So we're out of initiative, obviously.
So Hammer is going to do the proper thing and properly bury the skeletons.
Okay. We'll say you guys take the time to do
And
that.
obviously do ceremony and do all that stuff to kind of wish them.
You do the rites to Andorra.
Can I see a body of water?
No.
Damn, okay. Because I was going to follow Kasel's lead and try and summon some water to put the fire out.
Oh no, the crops are still actively burning.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
well, Hammer's just trying to play along like didn't do what he just did.
Yeah.
which is imprison them and turn people.
Yeah. So you all obviously, do you all go with the soldiers on this patrol now?
Yes.
Yes. And yeah.
Well, I'd like to ask the captain. So, Captain, may I ask, were you all here as a precaution against the attack?
Yes, we had intelligence that there may be a threat to the city.
Do you have any idea who might be behind it?
That's classified, ma'am.
Oh, I understand. Well, is there any way that you know of that my friends and I may help, or?
Well, like I said, we need the manpower. I'm going to leave a few men here as a garrison, but I could use more help on the patrol.
All right.
And you seem very confident, so
Should we address the crops that are on fire?
I think that should be our first step.
Yes. Let's see. Can I since I know the area, like, what's the irrigation system like?
There are streams, they're not major bodies of water, but there are small tributaries that kind of go all around the fields.
Unfortunately, I don't really have any skills to call forth water or to put it out immediately. Perhaps we could check the irrigation system and see if there's a way to route the water more quickly.
Sure, yeah. I think maybe we should do that. So you all go to the small streams.
Mm-hmm.
You're all genuinely helping.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if we're going to a small stream, I can cantrip.
And Kasel and Hammer don't know about the hole.
Yeah.
So they're actually legit doing what they can.
Okay, so you all eventually kind of gather buckets and the like, and you're able to, over the course of several hours, put out the fires if that's what you would like to do.
Okay.
Well,
And after the fires are out, Hammer is going to kind of like...
Is that what you're doing?
Is everyone going to take a bucket and I'll stand here?
well,
I was going to say, well, no, I was going to say, if y'all do take some water back and I'll stand here and gather up more buckets, I'm acting as though the microphone can't fucking hear me. I can actually freeze the water for up to an hour. So then it's useless after that. But I kind of need to be alone because I think that it's obvious that I'm doing it.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Well, I was.
If we all start taking buckets back, and I just kind of...
So we'll say at this point you're all sort of walking towards the stream, and they're leading the way. You're all a little behind.
Teleconference with Cher only.
Yes.
I'll be doing that later.
Farting?
Probably, yeah.
See, this is what happens. Y'all laughed at 3 of his jokes, and now
Yeah.
you're giving him confidence.
Yeah, we created a monster.
How many of the soldiers are we walking with? We have the captain.
Yeah, so it's the captain and 2 soldiers. 2 soldiers stayed back. Only 5 left.
Okay. Cher, in our teleconference, you brought the mercury with you, didn't you?
I did.
I think it would be nice for us to cook a meal for the soldiers and the captain tonight.
I get ya.
But of course, we don't want to take credit. Maybe we could just offer a little help in the kitchen.
Yeah, could do that. Who's going to be cooking the meals? Because we'll have to warm up to them to make sure that they let us help.
Well,
We could serve the meals.
yes, that'll work.
Do you
Oh
think
god,
of
it's
it?
kitchen nightmares again.
Only with a different
Listen, we're
person.
amazing in the kitchen, clearly.
Yeah.
Wonderful weight skills.
Let's clarify. Doria was wonderful in
Well,
the
yeah,
kitchen.
Doria was good. Yeah.
Dorpit was fucking awesome.
All right.
Look, she got her favorite fuzzy.
Anyway.
She's so proud.
Okay. All right. So, Cher, is there any way that we can just avoid taking water back?
Okay, so I can freeze the water, but I need to be alone to freeze the water. So I don't know if maybe y'all want to like take them back, but leave me a few buckets. And what I can do is I can just start refilling the buckets, and after I get 1 or 2 buckets filled, the water froze, and I can't do anything about that. But the the water will only stay frozen for about an hour.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip, so I can do it as much as I want.
So at this point, we'll say you guys are now at the stream.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's just start filling buckets. That's all I know to do.
Okay. So
Okay.
we'll do so.
And Hammer and Kasel are going to do their best job not knowing what's going on.
Having no clue that there's anything untoward. Okay, so you all are all just doing that, earnestly fighting fire.
Yes.
They are.
Are the soldiers armed that are with us?
Yes, they still have their crossbows slung across their back.
Okay.
Okay. So you're all just fighting the fire.
They're going to be taking buckets of water back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, how would y'all feel if I stay back to kind of help fill some of the empty buckets while y'all go? So kind of a simple.
So yeah, sure, whatever, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So at this point, they all go. You're alone with the water.
I'm going to freeze water.
Okay.
As
Say
I'm
how
walking
much?
back, I'm going to cast Mage Hand to trip up one of the soldiers so that he drops his water.
Okay.
Oh, you all right there?
Yeah, I've dropped my water. I'll have to go back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he starts going back.
Oh, I did not think that through.
So yeah, so he
I'll say, oh, you know what? Let me take those back. You go on with this set.
I should go back. I don't have any water. I should go back.
No, I know. You take mine and I'll take the empty ones back. I'm sure you're much faster than me anyway.
Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
they're all kind of rushed, so.
Alright. So I'll go back to Cher.
Yeah.
And then
I'm going to be just freezing the water. So I can freeze up to 5 cubic feet. But
That is not much.
it is not. But it's also a stream, and streams aren't much either.
No, it's not much, but it's also like moving, and I mean you're able to freeze a very small patch of it.
Well, yeah, but my hope is
You're
that,
not
you know,
able to
you're gonna-
freeze like an entire from the entire.
Can you cast it at higher levels is the question.
It's a cantrip.
No.
Yeah, not quite as powerful as
Has
you're gonna think. It's
control.
what if you turn into...
I can have it on. I can cast it though multiple times.
It is a
what if
cantrip,
you
so she
turn
can spam
into-
it.
Yeah.
What can you turn into that could be underwater?
A whale.
Or what can you turn into a beaver? Have you seen a beaver? You could
Control
make a
water
dam.
is a cantrip?
No, it's
shape
not.
water. It's not control water. It's shape water.
Shape water is a cantrip?
It is.
Control water is a higher level spell. If she was a Triton, it would be a thing she would get with levels.
I could turn. Yeah, you're right. I could turn into a beaver and start making a dam.
I can bring you materials. You can just build a dam like further up.
Or what I can do is I can start doing call lightning on some other parts of the crops.
If you cast the spell multiple times, you can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at any time.
Well, yeah. It'd be,
It's not meant to like freeze an entire stream.
It's not to.
It's meant to freeze a small bit of
Fuck you.
It's
water.
not designed to
Fuck you.
freeze Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you all.
Okay.
Except for Liz, because she's perfect.
What
Hold
if...
on.
It's 5 cubic feet. It's like 5 gallons.
So is she still in range at this point to cast Call Lightning and like blast it into the other crops?
Okay.
Can you?
Instead, I'm gonna do erupting earth.
Okay. Was
And
that?
I'm gonna, so basically I choose a point on the ground, a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube, centered at one point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. Creatures take bludgeoning on the failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. Additionally, the ground or the area becomes difficult to terrain until cleared.
Okay. What are you doing with it?
So I'm gonna do it where they're running to, like right in front of where they're running.
Okay. So they are running, and the ground in front of them just sort of erupts, and they kind of stand back, and the captain. The captain at this point goes, "Men, halt. Something is going on." And that's where we're going to end the episode.
God damn it.